Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Nura Mozoon, and this is Dr. Nura Reacts. Today we're gonna watch a clip from The Notebook. Anytime I ask my students or my friends what their favorite movie is, this is definitely like in the top 3 for most people. And I think one of the reasons why people love it so much is because it's a love story that encompasses so many cliches, so many things that we're taught to believe in Hollywood, and they end up living happily ever after. Spoiler alert, sorry, but if you haven't seen it, like, probably won't by now. So I wanted to highlight a clip from this movie that is really characteristic of the general tone and energy of the movie, specifically focusing on conflict and healthy conflict versus not so healthy conflict. And this clip and / most of the movie is not so healthy conflict. In this scene, we're gonna watch a fight between Ali and Noah. It's pretty characteristic of how they fight throughout the entire course of the movie. So let's watch.
It's about security.
What is that supposed to mean?
Money!
What are you talking?
He's got a lot of money!
In this scene, Noah is trying to convince Ali to leave the guy that she's currently engaged to. So this alone is kind of concerning, just the fact that she's already engaged to somebody and went away for a few days and ended up just having a full-blown affair with Noah. We're taught to think it's super romantic. We think it's so great that this is happening and it's like true love, but in real life, this is actually quite concerning and not really the ideal way to start any kind of relationship. So not really off to the strongest start.
Now I hate you, you
Well, I
smug
hate
bastard.
you. If you leave here, I hate you.
What
Hey, you
have
if
you
you
ever
leave
paid any
here.
attention to anything that's been happening?
I guess not. I think I must have misread all of those signals.
I guess you did.
So they both literally screamed, "I hate you" at each other in this fight. This is not a good thing. Again, we think this is passion and we're like, oh my God, they love each other so much that they're screaming. But like, this is not good. You should never scream "I hate you" at your partner and think that you're gonna end up like madly in love.
You're bored! You're bored and you know it. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't something missing.
Arrogant son of a bitch.
Would you just stay with me?
Stay with you. What for? Look at us. We're already fighting.
Well, that's what we do. We fight.
So he goes from insulting her and screaming "I hate you" to now screaming "Would you just stay with me?" And then normalizing it. She's saying all we do is fight, and he's like, yeah, that's what we do. It's who we are. Like, that's just what we do. Kind of concerning.
You tell me when I'm being an arrogant son of a bitch, and I tell you when you're being a pain in the ass. Which you are, 99% of the time.
You should never say those things to each other.
I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. They have like a 2-second rebound rate, and you're back doing the next pain in the ass thing.
You should always be concerned with hurting your partner's feelings.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. And we're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. But don't you take the easy way out.
What easy way? There is no easy way. No matter what I do, somebody gets hurt.
So in this part of the scene, he's talking about easy versus difficult. He's basically saying that to choose the difficult route is to choose the passionate route. And this is another thing that we're fed a lot in Hollywood, that difficult means passionate. And he's literally telling her, don't choose the easy way. So I'm not saying you should always choose the easy way, especially if you don't have feelings for the person, but it's important to distinguish between healthy versus unhealthy. And a lot of what he's saying, I think, is kind of like, don't choose the healthy way, choose the kind of unhealthy way, because there's a lot of passion and spice that comes with it. But the problem with spice is that if you have too much of it, you actually could get burned.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
As aggressive as he's being in this scene, he's making a really good point that she needs to be clear on what it is that she wants and what it is that she knows works for her. She doesn't know. She's saying it's not that simple. She's saying she doesn't really know what she wants. But this is something that we have to be clear on in the relationships that we go into. We have to know what it is that we want. We have to know what it is that works for us. And it can't be tailored to the expectations of the people around us.
Damn it, what do you want?
I have to go.
And this response is a flight response. So the pressure's on, she's feeling overwhelmed, and rather than diving into it and unpacking it more and getting to a better place, she's now leaving. She could be responding in a lot of different ways, and she's choosing to jump ship. I have to go. But what does this do? This makes him want her more, because in Hollywood, this is what we're set up for. The woman runs and the guy is supposed to chase. The woman avoids and the guy is supposed to pursue. So this is all part of kind of the cat and mouse game that they have in this movie. Despite my professional criticism, I still think it's a cute movie. I just don't think it's a healthy movie. So in real life, the healthy way to have approached this entire thing would be to sit down and have a calm conversation about everything that they're dealing with and the road ahead of them and the different paths ahead of them that they could be taking. That's not exciting. It's not Hollywood. It's not anything that we want to pay money to see. We don't want to watch people have like calm, civilized conversations, because then you fall asleep watching it. So they have to spice it up. But in real life, this should have involved a calm, as dispassionate as possible conversation about what each of them felt was best for them, what they each wanted, and what it would look like to choose each other and move forward. And also the logic around it. This was very much centered on feeling and emotion and, you know, I want you, you want me, but there also needs to be a degree of logic in entering the conversation when you are deciding if you're going to choose this person for the rest of your life. There you have it, my reaction to The Notebook.
Finger guns.
Pew pew.